they all over. But it be you I'm wanting more. I no go lie, you carry over. Load it for your body, oh my God. Get me one thing, no.
Alright, you guys, so we are going to start with a bare face. I am doing this look, you guys, just something simple. But you know, well, I guess it's really not simple. Let me not get to lying. But I wanted to come and do a cut crease look. Didn't know where I was going, but I did know I wanted to wear like a nude sort of eye. I took some badass pictures too, you guys. I'm super upset about it. I ended up having to get my computer fixed, so unfortunately I'm not sure if I'm gonna have like a good picture you know, for my video, but it is what it is. So I am starting off, we are using I use my P. Louise base. I'll put that down below. We are going into the Juvia's Place palette, and I am using these chocolate colors. And then I'm also using a few colors from the Makeup Is My Life Cosmetics brand. Definitely check them out if you have not. I'm going to use this warm brown eyeshadow. It reminds me of Saddle. I cannot think of the name of it, but that's what it reminds me of. But it's just a little bit more intense than it was. But yeah, that's what it puts me in the mindset of. So I'm just going to blend that in. Now, when I get towards the nose, I am going to use circular motions with my brush. And then I'm going to go in and add just a little bit more of that chocolate brown in the outer V of the eye. We're just going to make sure to pat that in, just to kind of pack that color on, but also just make sure it's nicely blended. And so next I'm going to go in with my base from P. Louise. And I forgot the name of this one. I'll put it down below. But you guys, like, I so love this freaking base. Like, this one is like actually my favorite. Alright, so I'm literally just adding the same eyeshadows that I use like in my crease. So I'm taking that red brown eyeshadow and I'm going to pack that on the lid. I'm going to bring it not all the way halfway in, but pretty far. I'm not just going to let it sit in my outer V. Then I'm going to add just a little bit more and just move it towards the lid. Although we are not fully covering it with this color, I just wanted to make sure it blends well with the eyeshadow we're going to add. Now I'm using a gold pigment. If I find the name of it, I will put it down below, but it's from a company that I've mentioned already in the video, so it will be listed where you can find their pigments at. But I just don't remember if a name came on it. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was off of it. But I'm just adding this gold shimmer color. It is super pretty. The camera, it just wasn't showing like the real color of it. Like, when you guys look at my vlog, you guys will actually be able to see how it looks like. It looked really pretty. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to go in with my liner. You guys know that I've been riding with this one. This is the NYX matte liquid liner. I ended up buying another one and actually finna go get another one, you guys. I still have not tried the Wet n Wild, only because I have it like in my kit. And I don't know, I just wish it came with a different brush personally. But if it came with this type of brush with that product, I definitely would love it even more. So I still may actually go grab it. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my NARS mascara, and I am using Climax, and you can find this at Ulta, Sephora. I actually like this mascara a lot. I like the brush in specific. But you guys know that I'm like a mascara like whore, just period. I love mascaras. Alright, next I want to go in and add my glitter, and I am mixing a few glitters. I'm taking like this nude one, and I cannot remember what other glitter I mixed. I think I just used like a nude glitter. So you can mix like a gold if you want to. And I ended up adding like a pigment in the inner corner from the same company. And so really love this. So every time I look at this freaking look, I'd be so upset that I lost my photos, but it's okay. I got some things coming for you guys anyway. So then I'm gonna go in and do my foundation. I've already prepped my skin, and I'm using NARS on my forehead, and on my face I am using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation on my skin. You guys, I really like this foundation. Surprisingly, I have been using this one, and I am so ready to try their new one that they just came out with. I actually have got to go ahead and purchase that, especially since it is supposed to be more of a matte finish. So I think that that would be great for people that are like me. If you got oily combo skin, then I think it'll work. I do love the finish of this one though, so hopefully it's similar finishes as far as like the look that it gives, but it's a lot more matte, which I'm here for. So we'll see. Alright, you guys, so I'm just gonna go in with my cream. I did add just a little bit more foundation on the skin because, you know, I like to, you know, she likes to build her coverage. You know, she likes that full coverage look. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, if you put no makeup to look natural, like really there's no point. But that's just my personal opinion. You know, it is what it is. But I'm just packing that in. You guys always ask, I try to put it down below, but I do know that they always update their colors and shades, and so hopefully I will remember to actually update it down below. And so I'm just going to take my beauty blender and make sure that everything is nicely blended into the skin. It is kind of damp. I do like to let mine sit for a little bit so that way it, you know, it kind of dries out slightly. For the highlight though, I am going to use my Morphe. This has like been my go-to combination, these two shades. So if you guys missed out on my Morphe, I did like a detailed Morphe foundation and concealer look. I will link that probably somewhere in the video, like right here on the left or the right, one of them. But definitely check it out if you have not. I will also link it down below for you guys. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that out with my brush. And for my contour, I am using Juvia's Place concealer. Alright, so I'm just gonna make sure that everything is blended with my beauty blender. By this time, you guys, it is literally not as moist. So I'm just taking a little bit more foundation, just making sure to add that extra coverage on my jawline because, you know, I got like blemishes and like scarring and stuff like that. So I just try to do like a lot of coverage like underneath the jaw area. I'm gonna go in just with a little bit more of that lighter concealer, just to, you know, add that extra highlight effect. I did not bring it all the way over because I do want to just make sure to highlight, you know, that inner corner area. For me, this is where my fine lines are, so I do try my best to set it really well. For my powders, I am using Beauty Bakery, and then I'm also going to use Laura Mercier. I tend to use Laura Mercier underneath my eyes. I feel like Beauty Bakery is a lot more like drying personally, so I do love to use it on my face, but I noticed like if I use both of them underneath my eyes, it is just too much, and sometimes like it is so dry to the point where I can, you know, like it's just like crusty underneath my eyes, and that's just really not cute. So I think I did that last time, and I literally had to spray some aloe spray like on my face just to kind of soften up the powder because it was just too matte. So I just tend to do this. Laura Mercier is a translucent powder, but it's not so drying. Next I'm going to go into contour, and I just wanted to do something different, so I'm just using the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette. So you guys, you actually can use whatever you have. If you have an eyeshadow that's brown and is dark enough, definitely just grab into that. You don't have to actually go out and purchase a specific product for a bronzer if you don't want to spend the coin. And I'm going in with my Makeup Forever palette. This is my face powder that I use. I actually need to go ahead and grab some more. I hate to run out of this, you guys. This has been like my favorite powder. It is matte, it's full coverage. You technically can wear it without using a liquid because it's that full coverage. Let me know if you guys want a video. I think I'm gonna do one anyway, regardless of what you guys want. I'm just playing that. I just want to know if you guys want to see it for real, for real. But I'm just applying that. I tend to add light coverage on my forehead because I know that this powder is actually going to do its job for my extra coverage. And so I'm just taking my brush, kind of sweeping the excess powders off from underneath my eyes, and then we're going to go in and I'm just going to mattify my face a little bit more. I try not to go too much underneath my eyes because I know that, you know, honey, the face will be sitting. Alright, so I am just taking a color from that same palette that we used to contour from, another eyeshadow. I believe it's like a pink berry color, and I'm just using that on the cheeks. Yeah, I didn't feel like getting up. I was being real lazy. And so I'm going in with my highlighter. I honestly forgot which highlighter that I used, but I will try to find it. It has to be either Ofra or, what is it? Makeup Is My Life Cosmetics. So it's one or the other. I think it's Makeup Is My Life Cosmetics. I'll put it down below for you guys. Now that I'm looking at it, I believe it was like that, the bronzier color. Alright, so underneath the eyes, I am just smoking it out. So I'm taking the same colors that I use on the top. So I'm using that dark brown chocolate eyeshadow we used from the chocolate palette. And then I'm going to lightly go in with a little bit of that warm orange eyeshadow that we use, or kind of soft brown eyeshadow. And so I'm just mixing those. I am trying not to make a thick line because I do want it to be real neat. And I forgot to actually do this before I swept away my powder, which is what I typically do. And so I'm then going to go in with my mascara for my bottom lashes, and I'm actually grabbing the CoverGirl mascara. And I like the brush for my bottom lashes with this one because it's like the plastic one, and it just works. It tends to comb them out. It's not clumpy, and they're like really, really defined. So this is what I use. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to go in with my lips, and I'm taking a liner from Morphe. You guys, I cannot remember the color, but hopefully I'll be able to put it down below for you guys. I want to say Vibes, but it may not be. But I'm going to go in with this gorgeous peach lipstick. You guys, I just received these from the same company I mentioned already. I'll put it down below. And so these are, I believe these are two of her new colors that she launched. And so this one is peachy, you guys, but that other color, you guys will see it soon. It is super, super pretty. So I'm just applying this lip color. I felt like it just completely went with the look. And so I was here for it. And so I'm just making sure to kind of blend it out. I did actually go in with the second shade of lipstick and add it to the edges just to make sure that everything was nicely blended. But y'all, this is the look. I'm finna pop on this wig, and then I'm just gonna add just a little bit more lipstick just to kind of touch up the lips. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I really wanted to do like me not talking, so hopefully I'll drop a poll to see which type of video you guys actually like. But y'all, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all.